Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since my last video, but I only like to do these videos for figures that I just got. So here we are today with Gorgo Legacy. This is the Gorgo painted in the likeness of the comic book character that's going to be coming out from Titanic Creations here in the next month or two, I believe. But this came in a few days ago and I haven't opened it yet, so I'm excited to open this. But we're going to first talk about the artwork. This image here on the box is actually from the comic book itself, and so it's basically depicting the mother Gorgo, from what I can understand in this image. This is the female, this is Agra, and she is fighting with the Kraken, I believe. So if we take a look at the other side here, it says the legacy of Gorgo grows this year with this amazing special edition Gorgo comic book variant. The design inside is inspired by the character as portrayed in the 1961 Carlton comics, written by Joe Gill and illustrated by Steve Ditko. Gorgo's comic history will also continue in Gorgo Legacy, the new comic from Titanic Creations that takes place before the events of the 1961 film Gorgo. Find out how Gorgo became legendary on Nara Island, see the fearsome Gorgo defend itself from the ravenous Kraken, and more in Gorgo Legacy. So it shows their logo, it shows the comic, which I figured this would be the comic book cover. The back here still displays the same thing as the front. The side here shows in bigger detail the Titanic Creations logo, the Gorgo Legacy logo, and then we're back to the front, and the top just shows the Gorgo Legacy. So I'm going to pull out the first Gorgo articulated figure to kind of have a comparison of the boxes. So with this, you can see that this is right here, this is the very first Gorgo that I did a video on. And this one is the see-through plastic, like what the other figures ended up getting as Titanic Creations went on through the years. But then we get this. I'm not disappointed by it, because all they advertised was just the articulated figure, which is this in the same model as this one, but repainted to be the comic book color and the small Gorgo to go along with it. I don't think it has anything else to come with it. We'll find out when I open it. But this was the very first release, and they didn't say that they're gonna have all these other accessories along with it. So I mean, overall, I mean, I don't have any complaint with any of the boxes, none of it really. So let's go on ahead and let's get this box open, shall we? So just like the original boxing, where there is a protective plastic layer that holds the figure in place, and like I said before, Titanic Creations didn't say anything about anything extra with these figures except for the baby Gorgo. I mean, just first looks at it, I mean, it's the exact same sculpt, it's just painted differently. However, and I'm going to go over this here in just a second when I actually pull this figure out of the plastic, I can see right now that thankfully it's not all one solid, you know, light green color. Thankfully this has a lot more different color green hues in it and shading. So without any further delay, let's go on ahead and open this thing up. I'm excited to get my hands on this. So getting it out of the plastic and getting a first hands-on feel of the figure, it feels like a different plastic, I would say, than what the first figure was made from. I mean, it feels like a more flexible, durable plastic, and I guess I have to say that, I mean, I like this plastic, whatever plastic they used. I really don't know which one they used, but it feels a lot better. I like the feel of it in my hand better than I did the first one. But taking a look here at the figure, again, I'm really glad that it wasn't just a one solid like lime green color like what was shown in the promo images or the first images of this figure. I am so very glad that they didn't go with just that. I mean, yeah, you can definitely see the lime green with this figure, but you can also see the highlights like the darkening around the toes. I know you guys probably can't see it, so I'll bring it in. There's like a little white like dusting that kind of really highlight the scales and everything on this figure. You can see a lot more of it on the back plates of Gorgo. The eyes are very well detailed. I really like that. I mean, the first figure was based off of the film, and Gorgo didn't have any whites in their eyes. They were just solid red. And what's also really cool is that even down to the little figure, they also gave it white eyes and red irises. And I mean, it's almost a one-for-one when it comes down to color and even paint scheme. So it's pretty decent. And I know you guys also see my dog. He's enjoying the cool morning that we have right now. It's been very hot out here this past week. So he's really enjoying the nice cooler morning that we've had today. But anyway, so I mean, all the articulations are the same. You know, the mouth opens, the head turns. There's no extra head sculpt. There's no, you know, anything extra. It's just them. I'm going to go on ahead and pull out the original figure so that you guys can get a good one-to-one comparison of the two. So taking the original or the very first figure of the Gorgo out of its box, again, you can really tell it's the same sculpt. Nothing different about them. But, I mean, the only thing that's different is the color scheme. I mean, this one is more based off of the film itself. This is the one that's based off of the comic books. And again, even the baby Gorgos are very much mirror images, just tiny, of the bigger figure. So, like I said, these figures are just great. Titanic Creations has done it again. And to, you know, basically have a figure to go along with their comic books, or the comic book that they are going to be bringing out here very soon, I'm just excited to add this one to my collection as well. Gorgo has not had any true figures in a long time. I should be getting my 30 centimeter figure here soon. I know that there was a delay from what I understood, but hopefully, you know, by the end of June, we should start to be seeing those 30 centimeter figures showing up at your door. So again, thank you guys for stopping by and checking out this segment of figure reviews. And if you have not, please go over to Titanic Creations. They do have a YouTube account. They also have an Instagram account, a Facebook page. They also have a Twitter X account as well. If you have not ordered your figure yet of this guy, go ahead and order. Also, they've got Young Gary coming out here very soon. They are only about a few days away from basically the end of, the end of the pre-sales for the Young Gary figure. And they, I believe, are now coming close to 400, or they already hit it, and they're wanting to get to 500 before this ends so that we can have all of the extra accessories. So please, guys, swing by Titanic Creations. If you have not, order your Young Gary or order your Gorgo figures if you can. I don't remember if they still have them for sale or not. You're going to have to check also their website, which I will have all those linked in the description below. So thank you guys for joining me today. Stay cool. It's going to be hot for the rest of the week. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.